Buckle up, because we're diving into the wild, shadowy world of narcissism through the lens of Carl Jung's profound psychological insights. When a narcissist realizes you're too sharp, too self-aware, or just too darn dangerous to manipulate, they don't just back off, they pull out a sneaky, calculated trick to regain control. Let's unpack this electrifying dynamic, explore the one trick they'll try, and weave in Jung's wisdom to make it crystal clear why this happens and how it plays out. Get ready for a thrilling ride into the psyche. The setup: why you're too dangerous. Narcissists thrive on control, feeding off admiration and compliance like it's their lifeblood. But when they encounter someone who sees through their charm, calls out their games, or radiates unshakable self-awareness, they hit a wall. You're not just a challenge or a threat to their carefully constructed ego. According to Carl Jung, the narcissist's behavior ties to their inability to integrate their shadow, the darker, hidden parts of their psyche they refuse to acknowledge. Instead of facing their flaws, they project them onto others, manipulating to maintain their inflated sense of self. When you're too dangerous to manipulate, maybe you're grounded in your own identity, refuse to be gaslit, or mirror their tactics back at them. They can't pull their usual strings. Jung would say you're embodying the individuated self, someone who's done the inner work to integrate their shadow and stand in their truth. This makes you a walking kryptonite to their fragile ego. So, what's the one trick they'll try when they can't control you? Let's dive into the juicy part. The one trick: devaluation and smear. When a narcissist realizes you're untouchable, they don't just slink away, they launch a covert operation to devalue you. This isn't just a petty jab, it's a full-on campaign to undermine your credibility, tarnish your reputation, and make others doubt your strength. They'll spread rumors, twist your words, or paint you as the villain to anyone who'll listen. Why? Because if they can't control you directly, they'll try to control how others perceive you, isolating you and reclaiming their sense of power. Picture this: you've called out their lies, set firm boundaries, or simply refused to play their game. Suddenly, they're whispering to mutual friends, "Oh, they're so unstable," or posting cryptic X updates hinting you're the problem. It's a calculated move to flip the script and make you seem like the one who's unhinged. This isn't just manipulation, it's psychological warfare, and it's thrillingly diabolical when you see it for what it is. Jung's take: the shadow at play. Carl Jung's framework makes this tactic electrifyingly clear. Narcissists, Jung would argue, are trapped in their persona, the polished mask they show the world while completely disowning their shadow, the messy, insecure, or shameful parts of themselves. When you, as a self-aware person, reflect their shadow back at them, by not buying their act, they experience what Jung called a shadow projection. They can't handle the truth you're mirroring, so they project their flaws onto you, painting you as the bad guy to protect their fragile ego. Jung's concept of the collective unconscious also adds a spicy layer here. Narcissists often tap into shared social archetypes like the hero or victim to spin their smear campaign. By casting themselves as the wronged party and you as the villain, they're not just manipulating individuals, they're hijacking universal narratives to rally others against you. It's like they're directing a blockbuster movie where they're the star and you're the evil mastermind. But here's the thrilling part: once you see this, you can rewrite the script, why it's exciting, and how to stay untouchable. This devaluation trick is the narcissist's last-ditch effort to regain control, and that's what makes it so exhilarating. It's proof you've rattled them. You've pierced their armor, and they're scrambling. Jung would say this is your power as an individuated person. You're not just resisting manipulation, you're forcing them to confront their shadow, even if they refuse to admit it. Here's how to stay one step ahead and keep the excitement on your side. Stay grounded in your truth. Jung emphasized the importance of individuation, knowing yourself deeply. When you're anchored in your own identity, their smears bounce off like pebbles against a fortress. Keep a journal, reflect on your values, and don't let their lies shake you. Don't engage in their drama. Narcissists want you to react, that's their fuel. By staying calm and refusing to play their game, you starve their need for chaos. Jung would call this mastering your own animus, balancing emotion and logic to stay unshaken. Build your tribe. Surround yourself with people who see through the narcissist's tactics. Jung believed in the power of community to reflect our true selves. Your allies will counter the smear campaign with truth, amplifying your strength. Expose the pattern, not the person. If you must respond, focus on the behavior, not the narcissist. Call out the manipulation in a way that's calm and factual. This aligns with Jung's idea of confronting the shadow indirectly by shining a light on it. You weaken its power. The thrill of victory. When a narcissist resorts to devaluation, it's a sign you've won the psychological battle. You're too dangerous to manipulate because you've done the inner work. Jung championed integrating your shadow, embracing your authenticity, and standing tall. Their smear campaign is just noise, a desperate attempt to dim your light. But here's the electrifying truth. No one can dim a star that's learned to shine from within. So, the next time a narcissist tries this trick, smile. You've already outplayed them. As Jung might say, you're not just surviving their game, you're transcending it, becoming the hero of your own epic story. Now, go out there and keep shining, you unstoppable force.